What's up, YouTube? Coming at you with a new video. Here we have a 2024 Ct5v Blackwing. What we're going to be doing today is tinting the tail lights. I had them tinted. The first place that did it, it didn't stick. It will bubble up right here in this groove, and at the bottom I'll post a picture when I do the video. So then I took it to another place to get my PPF and all that stuff. They tried two different tints and it didn't stick as well either. So what I did, I ordered the tint overlays on eBay. So that's what we're going to be installing today on these tail lights. Here's the overlays, both sides. Of course, the first thing you need to do is gather your materials. Number one, the overlays, a heat gun, a squeegee, preferably with protection on one side so you don't mess up the tint, or you can use a credit card with a microfiber over it or a cloth. You need a microfiber towel, a exacto knife or a razor blade. You need alcohol, a spray bottle with soap and water. I have two spray bottles, a big one and a small one. And that's pretty much it. So once you get all your materials, first thing you need to do is clean off the tail light. So we're going to be working on the left tail light first. So I'm going to get some alcohol, put it on a paper towel, come over here and just rub, clean that. Basically what you're doing, you're cleaning off any debris, dirt or anything like that. And I have my trunk open as well so I can get all the grooves. And once you do one side, you want to let that dry. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side as well, since we're waiting for it to dry. Go ahead and same method, clean, get all your grooves, your curves, turns, whatever you want to call them. So nice and shiny, pretty clean. And once you do that, again, like I said, just wait for it to dry. See a little residue. Again, you see residue or anything, scrub it, get it off, because that can interfere with the tint sticking. Let's go check this other side. Good, no residue, just a little bit on the inside. So again, wait for that to dry. Speed up the process a little bit. Get the microfiber, go over it with the microfiber. Again, your microfiber is grabbing the extra debris and things like that. Make sure you get all the grooves and such. Come to the other side, do the same thing. So now I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna let this sit for a little bit, and then I'll be back with the next step, which is we're starting with the left side, the driver's side. So what I'm going to do is cut out each individual piece so it'll make it easier to lay it over. So just pick it up and find out which side is which. So this goes like, yeah. So this is the driver's side. So I'm gonna cut this. I'm gonna pause and I'll be right back. Okay, got all my pieces cut out and laid out. Like I said, first we're gonna start with the driver's side. The first thing you want to do is pick which piece you're gonna apply first. once you find out which piece you're gonna apply first, I'm gonna start with this side piece. Just figure out what is what. So this is the side piece, and what you want to do is, so I got some dirt on there. Keep your microfiber handy. What you want to do is get that soap and water and spray your light. What the soap and water does, it allows the film to slide. So again, this goes like that. So I would spray this side as well, the front, and then slowly roll it off. Slowly roll it off and apply it just like that. And again, if it's not how you like it, all you have to do, spray more soap and water. It allows you to move the film. So spray, and then align it to where you want it. That's perfect right there. It's aligned. And of course, if it's not perfect, it's cool. You can always come back and fix it. Squeegee it out. Just get a piece. Get this middle piece, squeegee that first. Squeegee that water out so it'll somewhat stick. And again, if you don't like the placement, you can just slide it to adjust it. Like right here in that corner is not aligned, so what I'm gonna do is slide it down some. Sorry for the not being close up. I'm trying to do this by myself. And again, if it don't slide, spray some water and it'll be able to move just like that. There you go. Now slide this down. And any kinks or anything like that, wrinkles, will come out once you heat it up and move it. It doesn't have to be perfect, but at the same time it does. I like my stuff perfect. And again, any piece, you can just see how that looks. Tint it. Perfect. Again, you can just spray and slide any piece. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and get this piece completely put on, and then I'll be back. Okay, here we go. That first side is installed. I just heated it up, worked out the water. I'll show you right now. So I ran into an issue right here on this curve. I couldn't get it to mold down. So basically what I did was add more water, squeegee it out, and then heat it while squeegeeing it, and then stretched it to get it to form over. And then basically squeegee it again. Sorry about that. Get the rest of that water out and then dry it. So as you can see, that first piece is done. Came out pretty good. So yeah, Next step, again, that top piece is still got a little bubble up there. All you have to do is just heat it up and then squeegee it. And the key thing to this when installing these overlays, this is my first time, the key thing to this is being patient and taking your time. If you rush it, that's when you mess up. As long as you take your time, it'll look professionally done. And it's plain and simple. A lot of water, squeegeeing, add some heat. So that first piece is done. Let's get the next part, which might be a little bit more difficult. It's the Y piece, this top part. So the same thing, I'm gonna explain what I'm gonna do. Spray it down, soap and water, and what you want to do is overlap these. That way no light comes, so you don't see the lens. Pretty much they're made to be overlapped just a little bit. And then on your edges, as you can see right here, all this, you can either tuck this under with the squeegee, your fingernail, or that's what the exacto knife is for. Come back and just cut around like that. Or you can use this from a paint set to tuck it under, heat it up, and it'll just fold back under and connect. But yeah, so I guess since I got the video going, I can go ahead and start this next piece so y'all can see. And it has some debris up there, so what I'm gonna do, wipe it down with the microfiber so it's clean, and then hit it with the soap and water. Again, the soap and water, it helps it slide so you can move it, get it to fit. So I'm gonna pause, come back when I have a little piece on, then pause again, come back once it's complete. Same spot where they had problems at, I'm having problems. But like I said, just squeegee, heat, because you just want to dry that out and then let it cure, and I'm pretty sure that won't be there. But I'm gonna come back with the exacto knife and cut this extra piece off right there. That way this bubble won't happen. But yeah, I got one more piece, the inside coming right here, then I'm done. Okay, driver's side is done, it's complete. Again, I'm having that issue with that part right here. So when it bubble up, I'm just gonna slice it, so that'll be two separate parts. But for the most part, it looks good. I think I'm gonna have to eventually redo it, which I don't mind because I'm learning. But I'm gonna start on the second one. The second one always comes out better than the first one because you learn your mistakes and you know what to do, what order. So now these are already cut out. So what I learned from the first one, I'm going to put this inside piece first and then the bigger piece and then the outside piece, because you know they have to overlap. So I'm going to start from the inside and work my way out. And again, I'm gonna go ahead and complete all that, and then I'll be back once it's done. Okay, so I just finished doing the outside. I know I said I was gonna go 1, 2, 3, but I went 1, 2 because the third piece is gonna overlay on top of this one, which I figured it'll make more sense like that. And as you can see, versus on the other side, there's no layover. It went on perfectly. Like I said, the second one always come out better than the first one because you learn from your mistakes and you know what you have to do to make it work. So I did that, satisfied with that. I'm gonna go ahead and clean this top piece with my microfiber towel. so I can get ready to install the last and final piece. Clean it off so it's free of debris. Spray it down with your soap and water. That way it'll be free to slide. Spray your fingers. I already have it off. That's a no-no. And then spray the product as well before you put it on. And then this goes that way. Again, these are made to overlap a little bit, so make it overlap to your liking. Line them up the best as you can. Once it's lined up, again, if you need to spray, you can spray to make it, to help it move. So this needs to come up some. And yeah, I'll be back once I finish putting this piece on. Finished product. Passenger side. Now, I'm gonna be honest, it was a little easier, like I said, to do the second one versus the first one, but I feel these are cut good, but not good enough, because I talked to someone on Facebook. He said his was perfect. He had no issues putting it on, no overlay, like nothing hanging over to cut off or tuck under or anything like that. Well, so it was perfect right here. It was perfect right here. And then once I laid that middle piece, that's when I got the overlay. And as you can see under the bottom right here, I got some that needs to be tucked in. I got some hanging right here. And then right there, this piece. So, I mean, I'm a little dissatisfied with that. I know it's not going to be perfect, but I mean, I don't want pieces hanging, and I definitely don't want to use the exacto knife and cut. So what I'm going to do, like I said earlier, I'm probably going to order another pair and redo them and try to see how perfect I can get them, because it just a little bit, I mean, it's not going all the way, but like I said, they turned out good. For my first time, I think I did pretty good. I'm gonna order another set so I can practice. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Tint it out. Tail lights. Looks pretty good. Ct5v Blackwing.